twist.
Who are ya? Who are ya? Hey.
I think I'm gonna pass out. All my toes in his mouth.
I can't get my eyelashes right. I've just had them done.
Nearly ran over Jamie Carragher once.
What?
So, I'll tell this story because I'm halfway through it. I was going Liverpool 1 car park and someone stepped out as I went to turn to go round
Into it, yeah.
and I nearly ran this guy over, so I slammed on. The kid's mum was like, "That's that guy off the telly." I went, "What guy off the telly?" She went, "Off the Sky Sports." And I turned, I was like, "Fucking Jamie Carragher." So I got out of the car, I was like, "Jamie, lad." And he was like, I went,
So you've just nearly run him over.
"Sorry for nearly running you over, but can I have a picture?" And he just went, "Yes, I'll lad." Will you do a selfie style? Just hold it there.
No, he never.
I took a picture with him,
And he didn't fume at you at
I
all.
couldn't. No, he was dead sound about it, and I couldn't string a sentence together. The only thing I could say to him was, "I met Coutinho last week."
Who's that?
He used to play for Liverpool at the same time,
okay.
and he just went, "Did you? Yeah."
Well done, lads.
Literally, I was like, "Nice
I'll
one."
get you a fucking trophy.
Sat there in the car buzzing on the way home. I met Coutinho. So Phil Coutinho used to play for Liverpool, right? And it all started that day. I pulled a sickie from work. Ooh. I know, yeah. Pulled a sickie from work because I wanted to go Christmas shopping while it was quiet. I hate it when it's busy.
Yeah.
So I rang up, put on my fucking sick voice, and that I was like, "I just feel so unwell. It's just been so bad."
Is that your sick voice? That's terrible.
I can't do sick. I can't act.
No,
I get a great role in Hollywood. Like, I am so ill.
Channel 4 sign me up. I'm mudding as fuck.
Literally, I am not well at all. Both ends. And so I got the day off. Do you know, like, after the phone call though, afterwards, I was just like, nailed that. And so we went Christmas shopping to get all like the kids stuff and all that. And then as we were in Smith's in Speak.
Yeah.
And I was like, and then I walked past and I was like, "Oh my God, that's Phil Coutinho." So I said to
Phil. I didn't expect his first name to be Phil with a surname like Coutinho.
Felipe.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah. We're friends
Fucking
now.
far, Phil.
So I seen him and I was like, I went to the kid's mum. I was like, "That's Phil Coutinho." She went, "What's a Phil Coutinho?" I was like, "What?"
It sounds like a car.
One of the greatest fucking midfielders of that time.
I've never heard of him.
Oh,
so he can't be that good.
He's boss, Phil Coutinho.
Who's he play for now?
Now, couldn't tell you. He sold his soul to the devil.
Good.
Went to Barcelona.
Yeah.
And then his career just went to shit.
Oh dear.
He was meant to be like the next big thing. He was boss at Liverpool. Anyway,
Poor
digress. So I followed him up like one of the aisles.
Like that.
And I was like, "Phil Coutinho." And he just went, and he had his hood up. He pulled his hood back. He went, "Yes."
Oh.
And I was like, "Big fan."
No, you never.
I was like, "Big fan." I went, "Can I?" He's Brazilian. So I was like, I don't know any Portuguese. So I was like, "Can I have a picture?" You know what you do when you're a Spanish waiter?
Why do we do that?
You just start missing out words. Instead of saying, "Can I have a picture?" You go, "Have a picture?" And he just went, he looked at me and went, "Yeah." I was like, getting in this thing. And like, he was dead small and tiny. And I was like, "Oh, nice one, mate. Good luck for the season and all that." But then, do you know when you see someone you know in Asda and you say hello, and then you're walking up and down the same aisles, like opposite each other, and you're just giving each other the nod? So that's what was happening. We were going up and down. And it was just like, I was just like, "Right, Phil." And he was like, "Oh." And then we see him a bit later on. I was like, "Right, Phil."
Stop it.
Score at the weekend, Phil. Pretty.
I don't think I've ever been like that. I don't think I've met a celebrity big enough to be like that.
Really? I'm trying to think of who the biggest celebrity I've ever met.
When I used to work at Palm Sugar Lounge in Liverpool 1.
I thought that was like the one that was on The Only Way is Essex then.
No, not in Essex, in Liverpool. Chivas Park.
No, it's Tiger Lounge, isn't it?
I don't know.
Anyway,
I've never been out in Essex.
So you're in Palm Sugar Lounge.
And we always used to get like celebrities in there, like, well, maybe not like major.
Right, go on. Name.
So there was like Martine McCutcheon, Abby Clancy, Heidi Range from the Sugar Babes always used to come in with Dave Berry.
Who?
Heidi from the Sugar Babes, the Scouse one. Dave Berry was like a presenter, radio host.
No, I don't know.
Colleen Mooney always used to come in. One day she was with a mate
Swaggerfoot.
in the little VIP, and I'm sorting like the little tables, and these two women were pure gagging into a conversation. Colleen, deadpan, just turned around, was like, will you stop listening to my conversation? I'm trying to have a private conversation. I was like, go ahead, Colleen.
And you don't want to mess with Colleen's private conversations because she'll take you to court and win.
Yeah, little wagger for Christie. Me least favourite celebrity was, I don't know his full name, but Fellaini, who used to play for Everton.
Oh, yeah.
Every week, never tipped me, not a penny.
Really?
And there'd be like a group of 10 of them. They wouldn't order bottles, they'd order the drinks individually, and I never got a tip.
Like, Fellaini? Like, I know, I'd see it in the paper. You're on 100 grand a week, mate.
I know.
What was a tenner?
I knew who you were. So I know that you make dough. If I know you as a footballer, you've got dough.
You've got dough.
Fucking, I gave you boss service every week. Nothing. Bit rude.
It's not like he plays for Witten
But my
Albion.
favourite was Westlife performed at the Echo Arena one night, and they come in for drinks afterwards, and I got to serve them.
Uptown girl.
Taking them little Guinnesses, and then I was having shots of baby Guinness with them. Had a little picture with a couple of them. That was decent. It's my claim to fame.
With Westlife and that. Westlife have that's that Flying Without Wings song. It's just one of those songs you can't help but belt out. If that comes on in the car,
it was a good album.
Into it.
When I went to see them, so I think I was about 13 when I first went. Well, the only time I went to see them in concert, and I sobbed.
You sobbed?
I sobbed. Oh, Keen, I love you.
Oh, that's cringy. That.
And then I met him.
That is cringy.
When I was fucking 22, I was like, oh, I'm so embarrassed with how I was. No,
I would have.
No, absolutely
I saw you when
not.
I was 14, like me, you, Philippe Coutinho.
Yeah, no, absolutely not. I was just the cool waitress that just had a laugh.
Had a laugh with them.
Yeah, so that was nice. I can't think of anyone else.
Of any celebrities. I mean, I'm trying to think of ones that aren't comedy related, because comedy related, like, I could drop in some names.
Go on.
John Bishop.
Oh, yeah.
Russell Kane.
Yeah.
Manford.
Yeah.
Oh, did you know Peter Kay is performing in Runcorn?
What?
Peter Kay
No, he's not.
He is.
It's got to be fucking Peter Day or someone.
No, he's doing a show at the Brindley this Thursday.
What?
I got an email about it today. Tickets go on sale tomorrow.
You're messing.
Doing 2 shows in the same room that I'm doing my show.
No. Are you sure it's the real Peter Kay?
After this, I'll show you. It's Peter Kay.
Are you going?
No, I'm kicking.
Oh,
Again?
You've had an absolute mare when it comes to seeing Peter Kay.
First, when we queued up for, remember that operation that we did to try and get like those tickets?
Yeah.
Like, Michelle, you want it?
2021.
I've got 6 phones on the go. I've got a laptop here. Right, you ready? Refresh. And eventually, somehow, we get one. And then I couldn't even end up going to that. And then he's like, and I literally got an email saying, because I bought those tickets through the website,
they
were like, you get early access.
Well, I haven't had an email, and I've bought tickets from them before.
I bought Peter Kay tickets from him. And they were like, here you go, mate. He's coming to Runcorn. He's coming to town. So I might not go, but I know where the stage door is. Peter, big fan.
Then just go up and down the fucking streets of Runcorn with him.
Yes, we got spoons.
Oh, I can't believe that.
Peter Kay's coming to Runcorn this week, and I can't go.
My mind's blown.
My comedy hero. Like, you're the reason I got into comedy. And he's like, I don't fucking like comedy.
And every occasion, you just absolutely balls it up. Well, me and my mum had an amazing time with mine and your tickets for Peter Kay.
Did. I picked up a gig in Wigan.
That sounds nice.
I told him on stage as well, because it was a horrible gig. I didn't really enjoy it. It wasn't a horrible gig. I just didn't enjoy it. Like,
probably because you knew you should have been a Peter Kay.
That's why. And I even said that to him. I was like, I gave my ticket up tonight to Peter Kay to come and do this gig, and I regret it.
Yeah, they probably thought you were a dickhead for it as well.
I had to let him. The thing is with comedy, it's truth. Some of it. So I'm trying to also think anyway, back to non-comedian celebrities. A lot of footballers. And And who else? Who's not a? Do you know who I'd love to meet?
Go on.
David Beckham.
I think he'd be a nice guy.
We got the same birthday, and that's probably what I'd tell him. Like,
May the 3rd.
2nd.
Oh, so close.
So close, mate. birthday buddies. Me, you, and The Rock.
Who my birthday twin is? I've got a cool one and an uncool one.
What's the cool one?
My cool one is the singer Ashanti.
I don't know what that is.
You do.
Too old. And
what? I'm older than you. If I know Ashanti, you know Ashanti.
I know, but you're clinging on to you.
I'm not
youth,
always
I've just
there when you
accepted
call,
that.
but I'm
Oh, is that what it
always on
is?
time. And then my uncool one is Margaret Thatcher. Terrible, that, isn't it?
You were right. I'm glad you went with that way around. Like, my cool one, right, is our Maggie T.
Little fucking Tory twat.
Hi, yeah.
That's what the T stands for.
I think so, something like that. It's there's a fair. I think there's as we know, being a massive Nickelback fan, I think I'd faint if I was in the same room.
What's
with
his
him.
full name? Chad
Kruger.
Kruger.
Yeah.
It's a shop in Canada, that, isn't it? Kruger. Does his family own that? Or was it Kroger's? We'll look into that.
I'll ask him next time I see him.
Yeah, man.
I think I'd faint. I genuinely think I'd just. I
You
met fucking
know-
Phil Coutinho.
I would love to meet Stormzy.
Stormzy seems cool
Him and Maya Jama. I adore them.
for different reasons. I'd love to meet Maya Jama.
She's just so unapologetically herself.
She messaged
she's
Rob.
perfect.
Rob, who was it a minute ago? She messaged him. He did a bit, and he mentioned.
I saw that.
You seen it?
Yeah, hot water.
Yeah, and he messaged her saying sorry to use your name or something, and then she replied to him saying, "Oh, it's all right. I know who you are now."
It's mad, isn't
It's
it?
so funny. You should have seen that.
Yeah, I didn't remember that now, honestly. I think she's just an absolute dad. No, she's back with Stormzy.
Is she?
Yeah.
Silly
Did you
bit.
miss the announcement?
I did, yeah.
They're back together, which made me sad because I do love a bit of Stormzy. I told my mum that, he's one of my perfect guys. And she went, well, you never know.
You say that, but
One day, you could end up together. You could be his perfect woman. I said, Mum,
what if he eats with his mouth open?
he definitely doesn't fancy girls that look like me. I'm not Maya Jama. And she was like, Michelle, I'm not just saying this because I'm your mum,
She is.
but you're beautiful. And I was like, Anne, you're the cutest.
No matter what you would have said then, it's like, she is definitely saying that because you're...
Probably, but she thinks that I'm good enough for Stormzy, and I'll take that. I love the
Stormzy!
faith that she has in me.
My mum said...
Aran loves you. I bought Aran the album one year for Christmas because she loves him so much.
I love your mum's taste in music, you know.
Honestly, it's so fucking diverse. Is that the word?
Yeah.
And I got a video of her saying one of the first lines, which is, what is it? Said I went mainstream, go and suck your mum. Aran said I went mainstream, go suck your mum.
You should just have that as your voicemail thing. Like, your mum just go in, says I can't come to the phone, gone mainstream, go suck your mum.
Can you imagine? I'll send you the video. Christmas Day, living the fucking
Can
dream.
we get her in to record that so we could just have it on a button? Like,
I don't see why not. I think she'd love
I
to.
think she'd absolutely love to.
Said I went mainstream, go and suck your mum.
I'm dead happy because so I've got little trying to grow a beard.
Oh, yeah.
And there's a little stubble adapter that I had broke.
What's a stubble adapter?
So you can change the length that you keep. Because I don't like it clean.
So you dirty?
No, it's just...
Oh, like clean shaven?
Yeah, I don't like clean shaven.
Mm.
And it broke. And...
It's looking a bit patchy, if I'm honest.
I know, I need to go back over it. It is patchy.
Yeah.
I haven't got a beard. And then I got in touch with them and I was like, hey, this broke, And they were like, all right, we'll just send you a new one. Well, just a bit, though.
As it broke?
Yeah, it broke. They were like, can you send us a picture of it broke? I was like, here you go.
Just in case you were making it up.
I love how they want photo evidence like that. Did I tell you about the time that I had to get a refund on my train tickets to Edinburgh and they were advance tickets, so I couldn't get a refund. So I emailed them saying, I can't attend. I can't go to Edinburgh now due to attending a funeral. No, I'm not going
Everyone's
to heaven.
died.
I'm not going to heaven, am I? So
No.
I was like, yeah, I can't go to Edinburgh. Basically, what it was meant to be gigging in Edinburgh, and then it got changed to Glasgow.
Right.
So, and I was like, oh, I'm going to do these tickets. So I got in touch with them, and I was like, yeah, I'm not going now because I'm going to a funeral. And he was like, can you send us proof?
Of the funeral?
I was like, what do you want? I was like,
yeah, like a little booklet
here's the
of this.
hearse. Like,
The little book that you get with the face on.
no, but they wanted it before. They were like,
Oh.
so I wrote on a piece of paper, I'm going to a funeral. and they accepted.
No, you never.
I did. And I was like,
I'm going to a funeral.
I'm going to a funeral, signed it. And then took a picture of it and said, it was like, is that proof? And then next, the money just got refunded.
Can you imagine being the person that has to approve that refund? And be like,
What evidence did he suggest?
he's done a fucking self-declaration here.
he's got it in writing.
I'm attending
I'm
the
attending
funeral.
a funeral. Much love.
Stop it. I think they want a proof of like payment of the funeral.
I wasn't paying for the funeral.
Or maybe a death certificate.
That's what I thought it was, but I was like, no, I'm not asking people for death certificates.
Who did you say who the person was who died?
No, I just said like
I'm going to a funeral.
Yeah, I was like, I'm going to a funeral. It was the only excuse that I think, like any other excuse is not sitting, isn't it? It's like, do you know when like girls want like a day off work, so they're like, oh, I'm on my period because they think people be gross.
I've never done that.
You know,
no.
I've had
because you know what? Pull up my big girl knickers to hold me fucking nighttime towel, and you just crack on because
I've had a few.
It happened. You can't just fucking call in sick for period.
I've had a fair few in my time, like, and
sick days for your periods, or
just sometimes
the females on your team.
Can't come in today. I'm on my period.
Yeah, but they're always going to use that for males because males are just like, oh, whatever, okay, yeah, it's fine, go.
No, go the other way. Just like, oh, really? Is it a heavy flow? What colour is it?
Be bright red, John.
Just
the beginning.
Just start asking for like loads of things. Just go, oh, you're
maybe clotty.
Maybe clotty. Yeah.
Perfect for scones.
Oh, like a thick
jam and cream, yeah.
Like a thick jam.
I don't know why I'm in that. I'm thinking of scones. Some clotted cream and a fancy little jam. Yes, please. Get in my belly.
No, I'm not going to say it.
Go on. Be a rebel.
Using the towel as a tea bag.
The towel as a tea bag? What, for some little fucking fruity tea?
Yeah, let's put that in there. A vampire's tea bag. You went there. Yeah, I've had a fair few people come out with shit excuse. I mean, I did it. I was like, when I went to go meet Phil Coutinho.
Yeah, that's true.
Like we've all called in sick for shit reasons. Like, but I've also had a fair few. Like, there's some cards that people can play, and you just can't argue with it.
Yeah,
and I've got one of those cards. I've got two of them essentially. Kids.
Yeah,
I can play that card. Like, I don't like. I'm in a position where I could just go, I'm not doing that. But sometimes, if there's something I really don't want to do, I can't do that. I've got kids.
Everyone loves a kid's card. I literally posted a meme the other day saying that in my next job, I'm just going to say that I've got a kid just so I can get off from work whenever I want, because that's what everyone else does. Baby sick. Can't go in nursery for 48 hours until after they finish vomiting.
You can't.
I know you can't, but...
No, I mean, like, genuine. Like, when I was in school, it doesn't matter if you're on your deathbed.
Yeah.
Literally, they could have
they just give you a blue paper towel.
They could be a priest next to your bed in the morning reading you your last rites, and your mum's like, get the fuck up and go to school. Now it's like, he's got a headache, so you're going to have to take him home. It's like, a headache?
They're not asked. They don't want them in the school.
They rang when they were in nursery. They were like, "Oh, he's been sick, so you're gonna have to pick him up." I was like, "Being sick? Yeah, he can't be in for hygiene." When I picked him up, and I was like, "All right, see you in the morning." They went, "No, he can't come in for 48 hours." Like, and that's when they've stopped being sick.
Yeah. So if they're sick for another, yeah.
And I was like,
"Those 4 days
me,
gone."
I've got a funny feeling this child's not being sick again from now. Got a really funny feeling that we will be in 48 hours time. Trust me, we're not playing about it. He will not be sick, I'll tell you that for free. He come back the next day.
Nightmare.
Yeah, wasn't sick. Mad. Oh, it was like a miraculous recovery. He's there with his head in a bowl.
Green.
Yeah, not the fucking bowl. Now that Ollie's school got closed the other day, and it happened because the pipes had frozen.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Same thing happened this time last year. Do you know when it snowed last year?
Mm-hmm.
The same thing, like literally on the day. They don't even ring you. Do you know what they do? Instagram post.
What?
It was like an Instagram post.
What if you're not on
closed.
Instagram?
I know. They posted an Instagram in the morning, and I got the email at like 3:00.
That's
School's
absolutely
closed. Imagine if you didn't see it.
mental.
You're like, I dropped him off at school. What's he been doing for the past 6 hours?
That is mental. How did we find out when we were kids? Did they actually ring the parents?
No, I don't think there was any excuse that that school wasn't opening.
I don't remember ever having like a snow day or anything like that.
No, but I don't think there's. Back in those days, there was not a reason that school could be literally burning.
Put a hat
down
and a coat on. Come on.
You're
Get
like,
in.
get yourselves in, take some water. It's hot in there. Like there was not a reason. And if you were sick, if I was like at home, and I was sick, my mum would be like, "You're still going to fucking school."
I always went in. My mum would not let me stay off for anything. One day, I really didn't want to go in. So what I did is I went. I don't think she knows this, unless she knew, and she just never said anything.
Mums know.
I opened a can of Heinz vegetable soup.
Classic.
Put the kettle on. Put the thermometer over the kettle, and then vommed vegetable-y soup. Like I mashed it up, put it in my mouth, and spat it into the downstairs toilet. I was like, I'm sick. Hey,
Look, I've not flushed it yet.
I still went into school that day.
Oh,
That didn't get me off.
My mum was brutal.
I mean, my temperature probably was 99 degrees Celsius, but that's beyond the fucking point.
My mum was brutal. Whereas like now, it's just any excuse. The school will be short. We always got him for nursery when it was like pick him up, and it's a great card to play to get out of things. But like that's why I just don't abuse it, because like if you play that card, and then the next day you need that card, you're like,
it's not ideal.
Twice in a row, you're looking a bit, you know. Did I tell you what upset me last episode?
Go on.
No, when I said about the program that I watched.
The 1st of July.
Yeah, well, it upset me that, so I don't watch it anymore. Change my program.
Oh, what bit upset you?
1st of July.
the amount of times you said it.
The amount of times I said 1st of July. I just got a bit excited and carried away.
We'll draw the line there. I can't have this conversation again.
No, right. But, so I'm watching Old Man TV.
Like?
Crash Investigation.
Yes!
And I'm at the point now. Like, I've been putting it on. I think it's on one of the apps anyway. You can just watch it back to back. So that's what I spent all Sunday doing, watching back to back episodes of Crash Investigation.
Top tier TV, that.
It's honestly, I've watched that much of it now. I think if it was on a plane and it was about to crash, I'd be like, stand back. I know what to fucking do.
I know what buttons to push.
I've watched far too much Crash Investigation. I know what's going. I've also played Microsoft Flight Simulator, so I kind of like.
Hey, we've done a simulator as well.
We've done a simulator. I've done flying lessons when I was before. I did my first flying lesson.
Sorry.
I don't know. Like, so my mum's dead boss at Christmas presents.
Yeah.
And I think it was 16. So it was because it was before I did my first driving lesson. I did that at 17.
You had a plane lesson before a driving lesson.
I flew a plane.
Belter.
I flew a plane before I drove a car.
That's hysterical.
True story. Honestly, I've got a little picture somewhere. And anyway, so my mum got me a flying lesson for that Christmas. I had 3. And that was my dream job.
Same.
So now I'm just watching all these aeroplane crashes and all that all the time, and like and it's to the point I was sat there thinking today there was like something come up saying aircraft announced as an emergency, and I was reading it was like, ooh, another episode on the way.
Yeah, boy.
That's my little that's my little guilty pleasure at the moment.
We used to have to watch that. So when I was training for cabin crew, air crash investigation was something that we had to watch during our training.
Really?
Yeah.
Why? This is what not to do.
Because I think some people just think of, oh, you just get to like put your makeup on, your hair's pretty, you serve like tea, coffee, and don't think of the reality. And some people, you'd see them watching thinking, oh my God. Like they didn't think of what could potentially happen, why you're actually there.
Oh, for safety first.
It's safety.
Safety is paramount.
We were all fully trained on first aid, like any scenario. That's what we're there for. It's like primarily. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, that was something that had to be watched. I was buzzing. I was like, this is one of my favourites.
I love how they train you in first aid. It's like, the plane is travelling at 500,000 miles an hour towards the ground. Does anybody know CPR?
Well, obviously not if it's crashing, but sadly, people do have really bad experiences on the plane medically, like heart attacks, strokes. I've had people, cabin crew who had worked with, I've had people who've passed away on the flight.
Really? That would freak me out, that.
Not touch wood. Luckily, it didn't happen to me.
Like, open the door, I'm jumping out. I'm not staying on this flight.
One of the stories that stuck with me was a little old man and woman that were on the way to Spain. And she fell asleep like during the flight, but they didn't have to wake her up at any point when there was turbulence because she still had a seatbelt on. But obviously, normally if they haven't, you have to like put your seatbelt on. Anyway, she had it on. She went to sleep, and it wasn't until they landed and everyone was getting off the plane and they couldn't wake her up. She died mid-flight. Shit. Her husband is there with his dead wife. Fucking Alicante. Alicante runway. What a fucking holiday. And I just think,
I'm not laughing at that.
How awful would that be?
This is more.
And you know what? You know, if someone dies on a flight, and their eyes are open, you're not allowed to close them because that's you declaring them dead, and we're not allowed to do that.
Fucking hell!
Mad that.
That got heavy. Oh God, I don't think I want to go on a plane again.
It happens.
Oh God.
The worst that happened to me was a guy fainted. And he was stood right next to me and I just shoved my arms under his like armpits and then lowered him to the floor. He was a big guy. Fucking decked it. I was like, fuck. Michelle to the rescue.
Do you know what? You don't think of that though. I suppose you're right. You always think of, you know, like essentially like being a waitress, but 37,000
in the sky,
feet.
yeah.
You don't
think
like
bacon baguettes, tea, coffee, wine, prosecco, beer.
If someone needs, like, because your natural instinct is you think that time is like, is there a doctor on board? Just so you can close your eyes. It looks fucking freaky.
Just having someone just lying there with their eyes wide open, but yeah, can't declare them dead.
Sorry for the people who like to watch this on YouTube. The camera is just stopped recording, so
having a mare.
I will try and find I hope I found a nice picture. I hope future me finds a nice picture, and here's the picture now. I hope it's nice. Anyway, what was
is it even of us?
I don't know what it'll be. Yeah, I'll
we'll
think of
it
out. I might just start putting different pictures. Me body popping like. So back to the
dead man at Alicante Airways.
That'd freak me out. That it is. I don't know. Do you know what? I was looking forward to going on holiday like next year, and now I'm like, I don't know if I want to be on this flight.
There's loads of risks, but I know this is gonna sound dead weird. I'd absolutely love to be in a plane crash, Dan. Obviously not like a deadly one where it like goes up in flames.
Just a bump.
But where there's like some form of emergency and you just plummet and then, or they land it, or the one like where they landed on the Hudson River as Sullenberger.
Sully.
Landed on the Hudson River and no one else has ever been able to do that. I just think, imagine being like, I was in a plane crash. We crashed into the water and I'm here to tell the tale. What a fucking little energizer hit that'd be.
I mean,
do you know what I mean? I don't need a can of Monster or the Smiler at Alton Towers. Get me in a plane crash where I'm still going to live.
I thought that was a bit of like a, like, I thought that was just a, I don't know, like a depressive episode. Then I think like, I just want to be in a plane crash. That's how I want to go. No, I get what I'm going to say I get what you mean. I get what you mean as from an understanding point of view. I know, I understand. You want to be like in a thingy, like a.
I just want to be in a mad situation.
But not
I just want to be sat there and then I just want to hear the ding, ding, ding. 3 dings means there's an emergency. And then the cabin crew are going to ring the flight deck and be like, yo, what's going on? And then the pilot will be like, shit, son, it's going to go down. And then the oxygen masks just drop in front of me and I'll be like, oh, shit's about to get real, son.
My mum said like,
get me some snacks.
My mum said if she was ever on a plane where the oxygen masks come out, she was like, she said it'll just see her right off.
Would she panic?
Oh, I think she was like, I'd have a heart attack and die there and then.
I'd be like, oh my God, my dreams are coming true.
I'd be like, listen, I know it says look after yourselves before your children, but put my mask on me first.
Mask on me first. You're big enough to do your own.
I know, it was a joke, sauce. Sauce for trying to make things a bit light.
I rely on my mummy.
Being in a plane crash, after watching
you knew
back
that you
to
could
back,
survive.
but you don't know.
But
If you're falling at like 1,000,000 miles an hour downwards, you're not thinking he's got this under control. You're thinking that ground's coming really quick.
But imagine the thrill when it lands and you think, fuck, I'm still alive. Can you, no other experience is going to give you that.
I'm still alive. I mean, I'm sat in my own shit a bit.
It's fine.
Hey.
No one's going to judge. Everyone will have shit themselves.
Did you shit yourself too?
But you just be like, way! Like the Americans when they come off a roller coaster, like, yeah, man. Woo!
Do you clap at the end?
Yeah. Bravo, bravo. Honestly.
I'd be like, yeah, that'd be the only time I would clap. I'd be like, thanks for. I mean, it might have been the pilot's fault. I've been watching Air Crash Investigation quite a lot of the time. It's the pilot's fault, not doing stuff, or
it can happen.
Right? It's statistically though.
I think the main one's birds, isn't it?
Bird strikes happen all the time. Statistically though, you got more chance of being involved in a crash driving to the airport than you have flying to the next.
100%.
I don't think I hope it doesn't happen for you.
Flight travel is the safest option.
I hope it doesn't happen, but and if it does happen,
I don't mind being the 1%.
I just hope I'm not on the same flight. So do you know I keep saying about this? Like, if the podcast ever gets big, we can go do a special in the Maldives. Yeah, we'll fly separately.
Hey, but at least if you
imagine if that's the one.
If you need a refund on your train tickets, I'll let on and give you a copy of my death certificate for proof.
Imagine if that was the one. It's happening! I fucking know, holy shit. Get me off the plane, I want to go home.
Oh, please.
I'm a bit traumatized from that. I want to go home and watch more Air Crash Investigation.
Just to see what you've got, like, coming.
No, yeah, just in case you need to step in.
Yeah.
Like, I get what you mean though. I just thought about it then. Actually, it's just sort of hit home. In my head, I get it because I'm like, I'd want to be the superhero in that scenario. So it's like, you know, it's like the plane, everything's panicking. It's like the plane spiral. You're like, step aside, and you go in and rescue everyone. And you're like, you know, you're there in EasyJet. It's going down, and it's like both pilots are dead.
Both pilots
and
are
like,
dead.
I've played so much Microsoft Flight Simulator. I'm the next best thing. I know what to do. I didn't fly unless when I was 16. I'm still here. Trust me. I know it's the same, but it's just bigger in it. And I go in and I take control of the plane and we land. EasyJet give me a job. They build a statue of me. You know, they celebrate my birthday.
Celebrate my birthday.
Yeah. Instead of everyone being like, it's David Beckham's birthday, to be like, no, it's John Catewell's. He's a fucking hero. To make a film out of me. Jonah Hill plays me.
I love that. I just want to be a pilot. I don't even need to be a hero. I just want to fly the plane.
That's what. Yeah.
If anyone's got a spare 100k for me and a spare 100k for John, please let us know, and then you'll be able to put us through our flight training. Thank you.
We could start doing the podcast on the flight deck.
Yeah, we just need 100,000 people to donate £2 each.
Yeah, well, that's not much.
I don't think so either.
If you think about it, like
think about the population.
Just go to Wembley Stadium. It's like that's
and
like
get £2 off everyone.
Yeah, everyone here. We need £2. What for? Because we want to learn how to fly. Just want to learn how to fly. We won't tell them that bit.
What are we going to tell them?
Science project.
Science, but it is science.
It is science.
Fucking madness that a metal tube fucking flies in the sky. And this is why I don't think I'm going to pass, because science just blows my mind.
Oh,
Maybe even the maths
if you want to carry on with this,
direction and
I love science. I'm a proper little science geek. Physics and biology are my subjects.
So you tell me then, if you're good at physics. Actually, no, I don't know if this is chemistry. It's science anyway. Why do your farts smell worse when you're in the shower?
Oh, I don't know the answer to that question.
Fuck my life. Tune in next week. We'll have the answer for you.
Thanks for listening. Yeah. I'm just sat there thinking about why do farts smell worse when... when they're in the.
It's a thing. But I don't know what the reaction is.
Methane and water.
I don't know because I'm not a scientist.
If you're a scientist, do you know what? I keep thinking about this. We should get people on the pod that are like, say, get someone who's like a chemistry teacher in. I'm not. I know you've worked hard in your profession. You got your PhD and all that. Just a quick one. Why do farts smell worse in the shower? Like, what's going on there? Like, tell me about the process. But you know, like actual professionals in and just have a chat with them and just like your mate does the tarot cards.
Oh yeah,
I get her in to talk about it and things like that.
Can I get my mate Michelle in as well, who's captain of an airline?
Oh my, can we?
Yeah,
I'd fucking love that.
She's got some achievements there as well.
Yeah, would she actually come on it? I'm being deadly serious now.
I mean, she lives in London.
Can we do an episode where we're just geeking out on plane stuff?
Mish, you're gonna have to come up because we're too.
If she's ever flying into Liverpool, she can come on and we could just geek out.
I'll drive her up.
I would say a crash investigation. I've watched loads. I've got Microsoft Flight Simulator.
Training captain. She'll know the answer to everything aviation wise.
How boss is that?
I know.
So jealous.
I know.
Never met her.
She's amazing.
Get her, get all the people in. That's what I think we should do. I don't know. The listeners, do you wanna? If that's what you wanna listen to, let us know.
Has anyone got any suggestions?
Yeah, of what they'd probably sitting there just going, stop talking about farting in the showers. That's not what I'm tuning in for.
I think everyone wants to know why your farts smell worse in the showers.
I don't think anyone's ever asked that question before.
If anyone knows the answer, then please slide into my DMs.
What's the email address, Michelle? Tell them the email address.
Oh, I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? You made it. It's 5 pence change at hotmail.com. That's 5 pence change at hotmail.com. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yes. Write into us. Write into us.
Just do Instagram. That's absolutely fine as well.
Messages on Instagram. Just give us something to talk about rather than just talk about our little sad little lives. Next week, we're going to talk about Michelle's little ambition of wanting to be a train driver.
No, I want to be a pilot.
Yeah, but just in case we don't get
okay, I'll drive trains.
Drive the trains. Anyway, thanks for listening. I've been John. That's Michelle. And this is 5 pence change. Don't know where that came from. See you in a bit. Bye.
Bye.